Yes, people, once again, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to Yaman TV. Here, today we're gonna do some jerk tofu. I wonder if you have ever tried that before. I wonder if you have ever tried the jerk tofu. Let me tell you something. It is too sweet to beat. Only at Yaman restaurant you can get all this type of dishes. Jerk tofu is the best. So we're going to take you through a step by step of how we prepare this dish. I want you to stay tuned, and also if you're not yet a subscriber, please subscribe to my channel. Please like it, share it with all your families and all your friends, because we have some great contents in store and which you don't want to miss. Thanks for joining us again. Thanks for watching, and I really appreciate you guys and all my subscribers, my 70 subscribers. I just want to say thank you, and I really appreciate it. Let's keep it going. All of you, I'm just asking you just to send it to 10 friends. Everyone, send it to 10 friends. All right, let's go in the kitchen. Let me show you how we prepare a simple recipe, jerk tofu. Let's go. Yaman TV. Okay, so here we have all our seasonings. As you can see, black pepper, paprika, garlic powder, cayenne pepper, and jerk seasoning. Alright, and we have the real Jamaican Walkers with jerk seasoning that we're going to use to make the jerk sauce. So here we have our tofu, and if you look carefully you will see that it's an organic tofu. Look at it carefully. It's an organic tofu, so it's made from organic soya bean. So we're gonna dry our tofu, get some of the moist out, so that when it is frying it's not popping and saggy. Yes, so we dry our tofu properly. Ensure. Yes, look at it. It's a whole tofu. Nice. Then we gonna make some slices. So as you will see that I'm not doing some jumbo slice. It's just some nice layers of slices. Yes, you don't want them too small and you don't want it too big either. So we make about 4 to 5 slices in the tofu, depends on what size you want. Then we're gonna slice it even to get them in smaller cubes. Right? And what we're gonna do now, we're gonna add it to a little bowl where we're gonna add our seasoning. So the seasoning that we're gonna add to our freshly done tofu is a pinch of, we have the paprika. Yes, pinch of paprika. Then we're gonna add a pinch of garlic with the black pepper. Let's mix together. Then we add a pinch of the jerk powder seasoning with some cayenne pepper. Yes. So you're going to use based on the outcome that you want. So here I look and I see that you want a little more. So I'm just gonna add a little more black pepper to it, and I'm gonna add a little bit more garlic powder. Yes, and now I'm gonna add some Maggi seasoning. Alright, so we're gonna mix that all around. Yes, get it all over the pieces. tofu. Yes. Ensure that all the pieces are covered with seasoning. Yes, we're shaking it up. Ensure that the seasoning is all over our cubes of tofu. Alright, so now we have our tofu that is perfectly seasoned with all our seasoning. Now we're gonna make the flour that we're gonna use to fry our tofu. So there we had our flour, 1.5 cups of flour. We had powder jerk seasoning. We had some garlic powder. And there we had some paprika. Yes, and there now we have some Maggi seasoning, chicken seasoning. Also, we add some cornstarch. Why we add the cornstarch is to give our tofu a scrumptious feel. We don't want it to become saggy, so what the cornstarch do, it give it a crispy taste. Right, it give it a crispy taste when you fry it, when you add cornstarch to your flour. So now we are mixing the flour to get out all the lumps and ensure that all the seasoning is properly mixed. Right, that it is evenly mixed in the flour. So now we're gonna add, we had our tofu in our flour. We're gonna get the flour all over the tofu. Yes, ensure that all the cubes of tofu is properly covered with our seasoned flour. Yes, I'm telling you that this recipe is simple. Anyone can do it if you follow instruction properly. So now we have our oil that is well hot. As you can see, it's bubbling. It's well heated. So we're just adding our tofu in this mesh strainer, just to ensure that we don't get any burn. So now we're adding our tofu to our oil. Alright, and you don't have to worry about how long to fry the tofu or how many minutes should you wait to take them out. What I'm going to tell you today is a little secret, and this is from Yaman. So we don't want the oil to be too hot, right? So we don't put it to maximum heat, and the maximum heat here is 375. So we want to keep our heat consistently at 350 Fahrenheit. 350 Fahrenheit. Alright, and it's just a little secret which I will share with you to know when the fried tofu is ready. So now here we're going to prepare the sauce. So we already had some ketchup and a cup of water. Add also a cup and a half of ketchup. We had 1 tablespoon of jerk seasoning, and we had 1 tablespoon of sugar. Right, and we just gonna add a tip of browning just to give it that nice consistent color. Alright, so we had a tip of browning just to give it that nice consistent color. So here we have again our ketchup. We also add a tablespoon of jerk seasoning, a tablespoon of sugar, and we're going to mix that all in with the tip of browning. We're going to mix it all in, and you want to do this on a high heat. Ensure that your stove heat, ensure that it is at maximum heat. If not, you'll find out that your seasoning, your sauce will become watery, like what you're seeing now. But when it's at maximum heat, it tends to become thicker, faster, and more easily. So you want a sauce that is thickened. You don't want a watery sauce. And you will see as we complete this dish, you will see that our sauce is. Look on the tofu. Yes, it is golden brown. Look at it. It's golden brown. That's how you want it. And as I was saying before, that to know when your tofu is ready, you will start to see them floating as how you saw them in the fryer. Your tofu will start to float. Once your tofu start to float, it is telling you that, hey, I'm ready to get out. So all that moisture and water is now gone, and now your tofu is crispy and ready. Look at it, golden brown, beautiful. So we're removing all of this into the strainer to remove them now. We're gonna add it now to our sauce. It's a simple recipe, right? Look at the color. So we're gonna add it now to our thick sauce. Now you're gonna see the sauce that I'm talking about. Look on the sauce, right? So you allow your sauce to boil down, but you want a high heat. When you reach this stage, when the sauce is boiled down to gravy, you can now turn down your heat and get all the sauce over your tofu. So now we're going to spread all our sauce over our tofu. Look at it. It's coming on very, very nice. It's coming on very nice. So this is our jerk tofu. Look at the sauce. Thick and nice. Nothing is added. Just what you saw. If you want, if you're doing a big batch and you want to get this thick, rich flavor, what you can do, you can add a little cornstarch. So what you do, you mix the cornstarch in a little cup, right, and you can add it to your sauce and it will become thick, right, just like what you're seeing here. So now we're going to show you. Look at our jerk tofu. Oh my god, it is yummy, it is tasty, it is scrumptious. This is our jerk tofu. This is our jerk tofu. Look on the color. Look on the consistency. I'll give you a more closer view of our tofu. Look on the tofu. So I'm just gonna add some dry parsley just for decoration. I had some dry parsley. So this is our look at our jerk tofu. Tasty, scrumptious. This is very good. You need to try this. I'm telling you, you won't stop eating it. You need to try this. And this is a recipe from Yaman Kitchen. This is one of my special vegetarian or vegan recipe only at Yaman Kitchen. Remember to like, share and subscribe and hit the notification bell for all our great content. Thank you. I can do escovitch tofu also, only at Yaman Kitchen. It's too sweet to beat. Subscribe to my channel. We will meet again. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm out.